Hi guys, back for another video. In today's video I want to chat about a few things. The first thing is I've changed the channel a little bit. I've put a little bit of artwork on there and I've removed my ugly mug from like the profile picture and stuff. Kind of tried to spice it up a little bit, make it a little bit nicer. So don't freak out if you see if you see this and you think, who the hell is this guy? It's just me, it's me. But I've just changed a few things. So that's the first thing. We're almost at 200 subscribers now, so that's awesome. Really happy with that. The channel, to be honest, is growing way quicker than I expected. Really didn't expect anybody to watch my videos. But yeah, I mean, this is a journey, and this is kind of a journal, and we're going through this together. And as I learn stuff, I'm kind of showing you guys what I learn, and go through this kind of thing together, which is awesome. The other thing I wanted to talk about today was I've seen a lot of people getting gubbed recently, and I think there's a reason behind this, and I think what it is down to the fact that the football season has recently ended. So I think from my personal point of view, I've done a lot of, when I got into this like 3-4 months ago, whatever, I mostly stuck to football. I didn't do much in the way of horse racing offers because obviously things kind of change a little bit, like the odds move around quite quickly and stuff. So I mostly stuck to football because it was just a little bit easier once I was getting into it, once I started to get into things. Now, the problem I think that's happening recently is that since the football season has ended, people are now like, well, I need to put my match bets somewhere. I've got this free bet. What do I do with it? And they're kind of just sticking it on a horse. And I think what you've got to think is that your accounts, your bookie accounts, they tell a story. And I think, like, for example, if you've been betting for like the last 3 months on football, and then all of a sudden you're betting on some horse race in America or something. I don't even know if they do horse racing in America. I don't know. But say if you're betting in something that's like really out of the ordinary, really far-fetched, and it's like really low liquidity and stuff like this, then it's kind of like, well, that's kind of going to raise a few flags, right? So I think really my advice here is, although it's super tempting to kind of go, well, I need to make my money somehow, I think what you've got to do is you've kind of got to think of a bigger picture, and you've kind of got to think of the story that your accounts are telling. So if you all of a sudden switch to horses and you've done nothing but football, then it's kind of going to, I wouldn't say it's going to raise a red flag, but if you think about your potential gubbing as like a meter that goes up and down, I think you're edging towards getting gubbed a little bit more if you start all of a sudden betting on horses like a lot after the football season ends. So I think the message that I'm trying to get across here is just be careful when placing bets on horses if you've only been doing football, because it's just going to look suspect. And the other thing to consider is I think we're less than a month now. Don't know what date it is. What date is it actually? It's the 17th. Yeah, so we're less than a month away now to the World Cup. And for me personally, I would rather have my bookie accounts telling the story that I like football with the World Cup coming up than just trying to punt on horses at the minute, and kind of make some money that way. So I guess by all means bet on horses, but just be careful, guys. Don't get yourself gubbed. If you're unsure, then just don't place the bet. Just relax with it. Just chill. Don't go crazy into horses and stuff. And I think if you do get into horses, then just take it really slowly. Just move into them really, really slowly. Don't just go flat out into horses all of a sudden. And then kind of go from there. But I think I'm going to do some videos on the World Cup because I think the World Cup's going to be great. I think we're going to make tons of money from that. And that's going to be fun as well because it's the World Cup. Guys, if you like what you see, then leave a comment down below. Give me a like, a subscribe. All these things helps to keep the channel going, gives me motivation. And I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.